today on Divorce Court.
I want the judge to tell Kedrick that he needs to change. He's cheated in the past. He's been watching porn videos constantly. When I say I'm not gonna have sex with him, he says he's not gonna pay the bills. If he doesn't act right or straighten up, I will be gone and out the door.
Divorce Court is now in session.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Porscha, Lamar, and Kedrick Thomas. The two of you have been together for 2.5 years, married for 2 years, has 6-month engagement. You know you're going to hear from me about that. But you do not want to be together anymore. Ms. Lamar, you would like $6,700 from Mr. Thomas as you take your leave of him. But before we get to that, Ms. Lamar, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your marriage and why we're here in divorce court today?
Well, Your Honor, we're here today because my husband is like wolves in sheep clothing. We started off good, and then he did a whole 360.
He did a 180, but that's okay.
Yeah,
360,
180.
right back where it was. But that's okay, go ahead.
He did a 180. Yes, ma'am. And so 3 months after we got married, he immediately stopped wearing his ring. And I knew something then was up. So, and I believe he's a compulsive liar and he's a cheater.
Give me a story that tells me he's a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Okay, so a woman's intuition. I went through his cell phone, and lo and behold, I found that he was looking at pornography on his cell phone constantly. He was also on a website where they solicit women, and so I caught that on his cell phone. And I seen messages that he had been messaging women constantly, trying to get at them, lying about our marriage. And
yeah,
I have
Mr. Thomas,
I have
2 months
evidence
out
of
there
it.
and you grinning too hard for that not to be the case. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to respond, however, just tell me what's really going on.
And he's in the blue, Your Honor.
Okay. Keep talking, I'm listening.
The devil is a lie. First off, okay, the porn, it is true because every man watch
true.
porn. Hey, I mean, because if she ain't giving
But
it to
constantly.
me. So, hey, I mean,
And I'm not giving it to you, could you?
I'd rather watch a porn, take a nap, wake back up, take a shower, and just
But you
go
haven't
on
cheated
home.
on her. In your
No.
marriage, there's been no cheating.
Oh, well,
See, Your Honor, that's what I'm talking about right here.
Mr. Thomas is about to have a moment for us.
well, I mean, I cheated upon purpose.
Yeah, he said.
Explain that to me.
Okay, because I was trying to get her attention, but I never cheated physically. You know, because I was tired.
You pretended you were cheating, maybe? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah. Well, no, sort of,
Yeah,
kind
he's-
of. You know,
Clear it up for me.
so what I done was I went to the mall up on purpose. So I started talking to a chick up on purpose.
It wasn't on
just-
purpose.
She was just a
No,
thought.
I feel stupid. Is
She was
up
just
on
a thought.
purpose a place? Is purpose a place?
No,
Or are you
that's just
talking
an
on
excuse.
purpose?
Me, because this woman here,
That's just an excuse. That's his
Do you
excuse.
know what I'm
that he's
talking
gonna
about?
do it.
He did it on purpose.
she's the devil in
No,
disguise, Judge.
no.
In
No.
disguise. See, look, please don't let her smile, her cuteness and hotness and
No, Your Honor.
everything fool you. But look, this woman,
But see, he has accusations,
Oh, hell
assumptions.
no.
He's never caught me cheating. He don't have any proof. I have proof, Your Honor. As you
Well,
can see, the
Yeah, well,
messages.
I mean, that was some
No.
inappropriate text. I mean, it wasn't anything graphic, loud, or lurid, but
No.
it was an indication of a lack of faithfulness.
no, it was a lack of wifiness. You know,
No.
Plain lack of wifiness to me.
okay, the
Well,
lack
please
of
explain
wifiness
this.
is when I'm working two jobs.
We both work, Your Honor.
Well, look, I'm bringing in the money.
And I'm bringing in the money too.
And look, and basically I'm paying all of the bills.
No, that's just now, Your
So,
Honor. We had an
no,
agreement.
no.
Hang on. Let him
No,
finish
no.
out.
See, look,
But make your story a
hold on
little
now.
shorter, Mr. Thomas. You're
on now.
working me.
Okay, see, look, this is the problem. When I come home, I don't have no food ready. Man,
He knew that when he met me, I didn't cook.
No, no, hold on.
So now it's a problem.
Hell no. I mean, excuse my language.
When we met, he knew I didn't cook.
No, Judge.
And I clean.
What?
Ask him who clean.
What?
I actually told this woman for how many years? 3, 4 years?
But when I have cooked for you, you don't eat it. I've cooked several times, Your Honor.
You cooked 7 times in 2 years. Stand up, Mr. Thomas. Stand up, Mr.
And he don't
Stop,
eat it.
Mr. Thomas.
He
and
don't eat
it. Are you a terrible cook?
Yes, I am.
But
at least I
that woman to cook.
At least I attempt. It's a thought that
I
counts.
trained that woman to cook.
It's a thought that counts.
She said this right here. Man, I'm not cooking. See, because my mama didn't teach me how to cook. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So therefore,
But I clean.
let me show you how to cook. So just when I try to show her how to cook.
I got it. You say that he refuses to pay the bills if you don't have sex with him.
Yes.
So I want you to tell me when he's done that and what has occurred as a function thereof.
He gets mad and he gets on this rant talking about he's not gonna pay the bills. Then he gets verbally abusive.
Are you not nice to her during the day? Are you fighting and fussing and carrying on and just expect to have sex even though things are staticky in the household? So, Ms. Lamar, tell me what your problem is at home about him paying the bills.
Your Honor, if I don't give this man sex, he gets mad and he gets on this rant talking about he's not gonna pay the bills, he's not gonna contribute or do anything. Then he gets verbally abusive and he gets to calling me out my name. He calls me hoes, fat, and sometimes in front of my daughter, and I tell him I don't appreciate that.
Now, why do you refuse to have sex with him? Is there a reason for it?
Yes, because every time he comes at me, accusations about cheating, or if he comes home and
he's strike that woman down.
Will you please
right now for lying.
do not interrupt again? Go ahead.
And so when we get mad at each other, I don't feel like having sex. And then one minute he'll be good and the next minute he'll be bad. So when he's acting out, I don't feel like having sex, and he comes at me with all this sweet talk and stuff like that.
Just trying to make it right.
Just trying to make me give him sex.
Mr. Thomas, do you hear what she's talking about? I mean, no, hold on. You don't listen, because you always start talking before the other person stops. So I know you're not listening. So I want you to shh. Are you not nice to her during the day? Are you fighting and fussing and carrying on and just expect to have sex even though things are staticky in the household?
It's not true. See, because now the point, I do get mad.
Yes, you do.
Because I give this woman $500 a week and still
When?
pay. Oh,
When do you give me $500?
I don't have the proof.
That's a lie, Your Honor.
Oh, so I never.
You have before, but you don't give me $500 a week.
So I never gave you $500.
Let's not argue about it.
But,
No, she's saying you don't do it every week. You seem to be claiming that you do.
I spend money on this woman.
No, he doesn't, Your Honor. He's stingy, selfish. And he knows it. That's why he's laughing.
Well, give me an example of him being stingy or selfish.
He believes in his mind that his money is his money, even though we're married, Your Honor. I don't know anything about his bank account, and we have separate bank accounts. He spends money on himself.
I have a bank account.
And he gives us money when it's convenient for him. And he complains about me getting my hair done, but I get my hair done every 2 months. But I feel like I don't think nothing's wrong with me getting my hair done, treating myself every now and then, me and my daughter. And he complains about that. But he doesn't give me money. That's out of my hard-earned money, what I work for. He doesn't give me money.
Do you contribute equally to the bills, or does he have a better? My sense is that he has a better paying job. He works a really good job, and he's the primary breadwinner.
Now he is, Your Honor. At the beginning, I was for a year and a half. He was going from job to job, temp services. And so I was holding down the bills. I was paying majority of the bills then. So now that he does make more money, we've made an agreement that now that he would take over, but he doesn't. He doesn't like paying the bills, and now he complains all the time about paying the bills.
Okay, Mr. Thomas, so let's just get the facts straight. When you first got married, was she the primary breadwinner for a while?
Hell no.
Yes. You must forget, he was living with me, Your Honor.
When I first met this woman, I started paying bills. I'm talking about the very first time I got your number. Did I?
You helped out, yeah, you helped out.
I was paying rent.
But you were staying in my household, you must forget.
I wasn't even staying there at first.
At first, and then 2 weeks later, you were staying there.
Get your lies straight. I mean, man, look, man, this lady.
I'm not lying, you lying.
Man, see if y'all believe this lady here.
Leave Joe alone. Leave Joe alone.
No, man, I'm just.
No, we're gonna leave Joe alone.
Man, look, man, this lady, I mean, man, the only thing I asked for this woman.
Put that finger down.
Exactly. See, this is
finger down. I'm tired of seeing your finger. Listen,
and this is what I have to deal with.
You say you've had 3 miscarriages due to stress. I want you to explain to me the circumstances under which that happened. Tell me about the 3 miscarriages you had as a function of stress.
So all the miscarriages because he was verbally abusive. And then this last miscarriage was a few months ago. He said that he wished that I didn't have the child and that I had a miscarriage.
Mr. Thomas, were you a good, comforting husband and potential father to your wife when she was pregnant? What would you do if your partner refused to have sex with you? Tell us what you think at facebook.com/divorce court. Divorce Court will be right back. You say that there is a heavy level of disrespect at your house and that you've had 3 miscarriages as a function of stress. Why don't you tell me how he's disrespectful and then tell me about the miscarriages?
Okay, Your Honor. He's very disrespectful. Like I say, he's verbally abusive. When he gets mad, he constantly calls me fat, hoes. He's very disrespectful. And then females, I'm constantly catching him on Facebook, adding new females, talking to them through the inbox. And then every time I confront him, he denies it, or he'll come back later and then admit it later on afterwards.
Mr. Thomas, just on a for real tip, do you do things that are inappropriate on Facebook? Do you kind of like tip around, inboxing folks that you shouldn't be inboxing and saying things you shouldn't ought to be saying?
I have friends, like
Well, you can have friends, but I can't have friends.
Hang on.
that I grew up with, that I went to school with, you know what I'm saying, like friends in high school, and now they grown. So they be texting me like, hey, Kiki, hey.
But you text them back.
So just,
Kiki.
how you doing?
Yeah, that's his nickname, Your Honor.
Oh, okay.
Kiki.
I mean, hey, Kedrick, so how you doing? What you been up to? Oh, nothing but chilling. I'm married now, you know. I'm just.
So, okay, you just have regular conversation.
Yeah,
That's what you're trying to tell me.
No,
That's
he
what you're
lying.
trying to tell me. So, tell me about the 3 miscarriages you had as a function of stress.
Yes, well, the first miscarriage I had, it was due to him stressing me out, being verbally abusive. Well, all the miscarriages because he was verbally abusive. But the first miscarriage, we was in the hospital.
Stand up, Mr. Thomas.
I was having a miscarriage, and he was talking to a female on Facebook, and I seen it. So I grabbed the phone, and I was very upset, and he was laughing. He thought everything was funny. Then I had a second miscarriage. I believe that one was due to stress as well. And then this last miscarriage, which was a few months ago, was due to stress, and he was very verbal abusive then. He said that he wished that I didn't have the child and that I had a miscarriage.
Mr. Thomas, were you a good, comforting husband and potential father to your wife when she was pregnant?
The reason why she had those miscarriages because she have a tumor inside her belly.
No,
so
I
look,
don't.
we tried 3 times. Okay, the first time it was a whole lot of argument, back and forth because of her and me. The second time, I was begging this woman, hey, please stay at the house because she was clubbing still, pregnant.
No, I wasn't.
Okay, but the third time.
Your Honor, I don't have a tumor.
I know you don't. I ain't worried about it. You shouldn't either.
The third time, okay, it was her fault because whenever we moved to Texas, you know what I'm saying, she was still trying to club,
No, I
kick
wasn't.
it,
Got it,
drink.
got it. All right, got it. Now, I want to talk about the $6,700.
Yes.
What would you do if your spouse blamed you for losing your baby? Share your opinion on Twitter and Instagram at Divorce Court. Divorce Court will be right back. So, Ms. Lamar, you want $6,700 from this man, $4,000 to pay off a truck that you say is in your name, and $2,700 for both set of wedding rings that you say he promised to pay for.
Yes.
Explain that to me briefly.
As far as the truck, we agreed that he would pay the notes on it. He put down the down payment, but he agreed that he would pay the notes because I agreed that I would put it in my name because his credit wasn't good enough. So I put it in my name, and he was a co-signer. He agreed on that, and he made the first few payments, but then he stopped paying it, and it got repoed. And so now that's on my credit. And then the wedding rings, he agreed that he would pay that as well. He got that from me. It made it sound like I said wolves in sheep clothing. Made it sound like he was gonna pay the ring, and I put that in my name as well because it's his credit, and I have proof of that as well. And he paid the first couple payments, and then he stopped paying that as well, so that's on my credit as well.
Show me your credit. Show me the bill. Show me something.
Oh,
show
Your
me your
Honor,
receipt.
I didn't
show
bring.
me what you signed.
I didn't bring that, Your Honor.
Please.
I didn't
I
bring
want to give
that.
you some money.
I know.
Oh no. Good Lord.
I wasn't thinking
I
about
can't
that.
give you any money if I don't, just based on your words. So whatever you say or whatever you don't say, it doesn't matter because she doesn't have any proof to show me. They were very nice rings, however. Let me say this. First of all, I'm so sorry about those miscarriages. And I know that it's such a tremendous loss that you feel. I mean, not even just emotionally, but hormonally, everything is going out of whack. And oftentimes you don't get the care and concern from your partner that you're entitled to, and I'm sorry about that, because clearly he ain't that cat. So I want you to know how I feel. I want you to know I believed everything you told me. I want you to know that I know who you are, and I peep exactly who he is. That's why I'm talking to you, ain't bothered with him. You go on and be a happy person. You shouldn't live that kind of life. A life where people are at you and on you and picking at you, have no kindness for you, running around with other women, using you as an emotional punching bag. You just shouldn't let that happen to you. You should feel good enough about yourself to be able to walk away when the time is right. The time is right. So, just feel good about yourself. You don't need to be unhappy all of the time. And being with somebody and being unhappy all the time is far worse than being alone and find yourself feeling good about yourself in whatever circumstance you're in. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I
I didn't see anything positive from this side of the room. Nothing at all. It was so nothing, I don't even need to address it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't tell the truth in here. He didn't talk about what he wanted to talk about. He didn't even admit to the things that he admitted to in here. So, you got a whole handful of nothing. Let it go. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
Deep down in my heart, I'm a really soft person.
He's verbally abusive to me, so I feel that my daughter shouldn't go through that. So I know that I need to take the necessary steps of getting out of the marriage.
She leaves, I'm not gonna cry. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go out, and find me another replacement.